In the post-game interview, it's funny, they asked him, or they were like, are you ready for the parade? Like the championship parade. He goes, when is it? And I think they were like, Friday. He goes, no, I want to go home.
Yeah.
Like he wants to go back home and like celebrate with them. But but he's like,
buy some more horses.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sappy Speaks. I'm Sappy, and this is Jordan. We'll be your host for this episode.
Guys, if you're new here, make sure to click our link tree in the description and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, and like and subscribe on YouTube if you want to see more content. So, congratulations to the Nuggets. You were right. Closer than I was, but you had the right team.
Yeah.
You had 4-2. I had Heat winning 4-3. At the end, Jokic was just too good.
Too much.
What were your thoughts?
I feel like my thoughts are what happened. They ended up beating them in 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
And they stole one of the wins anyways. It could have been a sweep too.
Yeah.
But I believe every game besides yesterday they were down at half. Is that right?
The Heat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was like, I feel bad for the Bulls, or not the Bulls, but the Heat and Butler, because he works so hard. But at the end of the day, the Nuggets are just a better team overall, in my opinion.
Definitely. I mean, even when people like Porter, who was supposed to be the third best player, wasn't playing that great.
Oh,
Gordon he played really well yesterday, but Gordon stepped up, Bruce Brown stepped up, Christian Braun or Brown, whatever his name is. I just feel like...
Is it Brown or Braun?
They keep saying Brown. I thought it was Braun, but...
I think it's Brown.
Okay. But like he dunked on people yesterday. Porter threw that dunk down.
Jeff Green.
Yeah, just whenever they needed somebody to step up, I feel like they got it. Even if it wasn't Jokic or Murray, like somebody was always there.
Yeah, and I said like he didn't have to score like the 40-point games to win, and it proves it. I mean, Jamal Murray came out of his bag and like averaged 10 assists a game, or something like near that.
Close to that, yeah.
So if one person didn't step up, it was somebody else, and they were just a little bit more deeper, more experienced, I guess. But yeah, it was a good finals. It was fun to watch.
Definitely.
I mean, Jokic is definitely deserved the MVP of the finals. He's so humble. He always gives credit to everybody else, and I love seeing him celebrate with his family at the end. It was like he said his piece, and then he just walked in the back with his little daughter. And my wife loved that part. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. I know it didn't turn out the way you wanted, but
it's all good. Jokic is fun to watch.
Yeah.
In the post-game interview, it's funny, they asked him, or they were like, are you ready for the parade? Like the championship parade. He goes, when is it? And I think they were like, Friday. He goes, no, I want to go home.
Yeah.
Like he wants to go back home and like celebrate with them. But but he's like,
buy some more horses.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They were talking out there today with 2 MVPs, Finals MVP, championship. Is he a top 5 center of all time?
Yeah. Yes, I would say so.
So I'm gonna name 5. You tell me who you take him over. Wilt.
Okay.
Shaq.
Okay.
Hakeem.
Okay.
Bill Russell. Kareem.
I would take him over Wilt.
Okay.
And possibly Kareem.
Okay.
Yeah, those two would.
We were having the debate out there.
And maybe Shaq. I don't know. Shaq was pretty dominant, but he's so dominant too.
It's in every way. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just
It's
school. Like
so,
Shaq was a gangster at school.
He's the most dominant, like, just I will beast on you, dunk on you, get it in the post, like physically strength. But Jokic just does it in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But if you put a smaller, Jimmy Butler's not small, 6'8", right?
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, he
bullies
just
him.
bullies them and backs him down, goes off the glass or does that little hook. So, but the only ones I probably wouldn't for sure is Russell, maybe, and Hakeem.
I know Hakeem's your favorite center of all time.
Hakeem is my favorite center of all time.
We had this debate out there right now. They have a lot. They both have 2 MVPs. They both have a championship and finals MVP. Who do you rank higher, Jokic or Giannis?
That's hard.
The one thing that Giannis has, he has a defensive player of the year, which I don't think Jokic has that.
Nah, I don't even think Jokic is not on any defensive teams.
Right.
Who would I rather have?
No, like all time. Who's better, or like who would you rank higher?
I think Giannis by a little bit.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, Giannis by a little
Because
bit.
of the defense.
Because of the defense.
But like you said, 5 years from now, Jokic could have 3 or 4 rings.
Yeah,
Giannis
we could
have 3 or 4 rings.
I wouldn't be surprised if it went either way.
Yeah.
Like if Giannis gets 3 more rings or 4 more rings or 1 more ring. 1 ring's hard,
Definitely.
very hard to win. I mean, that's their first one ever, right?
Yeah.
In the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I would take just by a smidge. But like if Jokic keeps doing this, then like he went up huge in my book this year because I really never watched him, to be honest. Like I knew he was good. I didn't know he was this good.
Yeah. I mean, Denver's on the West Coast. It's a late game.
Yeah.
It's like, do we want
Not
to
a huge market,
Yeah.
but they had a bunch of stars at the game though.
Yeah.
I saw who was it? Russ and Peyton were there, and Peyton Manning. Does he have any affiliation with Denver? He has something.
He played for the Broncos.
Oh, duh.
What's funny is after the game, like Russ is trying to like knuckle punch Jokic and Murray, and they both just walked right past him. I'm
Did
like,
they?
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
hey, that's the starting quarterback.
No, they didn't do that on purpose.
Nah, they probably
didn't see him.
Nah, but after, did you see Jokic grab Murray and he was trying to throw him in the pool and Murray was not letting go, so they both just fell in the pool together.
Did they?
Back, and then Christian Braun like jumped into the cannonball while they were all in there.
What pool?
Probably one of the recovering pools in the training room.
Oh, okay, I got you. I know I didn't see any of that. The thing that was funny to me is how big Jokic's brothers are.
Dude,
they picked him up like a baby and held him in
He's
their
like
hands.
the soft one that they protect.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But he's not. I mean, he plays bully ball. I mean,
for sure.
he's a beast. But yeah, I'm glad they got one. Like I said last time, either Butler or Jokic, Murray, they were going to get one, and Murray works his butt off too. I think he's underrated as well as a point guard.
Are they the best duo in basketball right now?
This year they were. Their supporting cast is very nice though. They got. I mean that rookie's good too. Braun. I think his cards are going to go up. So maybe Jokic will probably go up the most, but Braun may.
I mean, Porter has a ring now. He's going to go up. Murray should go up.
Porter's very cheap still.
Gordon doesn't. He has some. He doesn't have too much, but
yeah. But it was awesome to see a new team win. Definitely. I don't like seeing all the time the same team win unless it's Michael Jordan. I mean, I wouldn't mind our team, like the Luka and the Mavericks, to do it, but yeah, it was cool. But it was expected, so I wasn't surprised by this at all.
Deandre Jordan got a ring.
Is that his first one?
Yep.
Dang, he's played for a lot of teams.
Yep. He never got one with the
I like that. I like one of those vets. Gary Payton, member. Alonzo Mourning. Who else? There's another one. Was it J. Will? Did he get one with him?
He may have.
White chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing those guys who've been around the league forever get a ring, pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
They've put in their time. They deserve it.
Yeah. I thought it was cool. It's sad that basketball's over. And I mean, baseball is pretty exciting right now with them calling a lot of the young kids up. Elly De La Cruz. I think, man.
Talk about lighting the world on fire. Just boom.
I think yesterday was his first 0 game.
Yeah.
And he's played like 5 games. In the first game, he hit a rocket. What was it, like 435?
Yeah, I mean, he smashed that home run.
I saw like on the stats, I saw like there was like 3 other home runs hit, and none of them started with a 4.
Well, they said his home run was so high or so fast that like an airport like caught it on their scanner. As like something in the air.
Towers caught the radar. Yeah. That's crazy. Was that real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Cincinnati.
I mean, and he's fast. He says he's the fastest player in baseball.
He tapped the ball to first and beat the pitcher to first.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
I mean, but that's good. I like to see that. Acuna, he's
MVP
beast.
Right now.
Yeah, probably MVP. I mean, Ohtani is just coming out. Talk about paycheck. That guy's gonna get.
I mean,
the bag.
Yeah.
Probably
at least $500 million, I would think.
Isn't that what Trout got?
I think he got 15 years for 400 something million.
Okay.
I would think Ohtani gets like.
I think he's getting more.
He could. He might.
But it's an exciting time because the Angels are finally good. It's just there's some teams like the Rangers are playing really crazy. Yeah, Josh Young is probably AL MVP right now. or not AL
Rookie of the
MVP,
year,
AL Rookie of the Year. Sorry, AL Rookie of the Year. But Ohtani probably AL
He's probably MVP, yeah.
And then I'm a Mariners fan, and we just like hovering right around 500. J Rod started.
He's turning
slow.
around.
Yeah, he turned it up.
I feel like him, Wander, they're finally turning it around where there's like they got off to slow starts and now they're like beasting.
Wander this year pretty much stayed consistent though. Like last year, he started slow, brought it up, and then kind of fell off again. This year, he's just been pretty consistent, right around. I think he's been like right around 300 with like, I don't know, 13, 14 home runs too. But
do you think Luis Arias for the Marlins can hit 400?
I want to see somebody do it.
He's at 397 or 8 or something.
It's so hard for the whole season.
2 out of 5 every time. Like every 5 at bats, you have 2 hits. That's crazy.
And why did the Twins give him up? I don't know what they were thinking.
Nick said because they're the worst run. That whole city is the worst run team in all sports.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I mean, I don't think he'll do it. I hope somebody does. Like I want him to, but I'd rather it be like a
Wander
30 home run guy.
Oh yeah, like Acuna.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
To do
400, but like 35 bombs.
How many homers does that guy have? 1.
Last I checked, it was 1.
1. So that's like
the perfect leadoff hitter, though.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Does he have is he leading the league in runs?
I don't know. I know hits and average. Obviously, he is.
Yeah. So I mean, baseball. Like I said, it sucks. Basketball just ended. The anticipation for football is getting crazy.
Starting OTAs.
Yeah. So we got baseball, and people are going to tune in a little bit more to baseball. I'm not the biggest fan of watching baseball games, even in person, but it's American pastime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sport, and so, and there's a bunch of young players that are playing good right now. Soto's coming out of his slump, but the Padres, I don't see. The thing is, I don't look at it too much, so. I think they're like hovering right. They're like the Mariners kind of.
I think so.
And these teams that are like, are the Dodgers doing well?
I believe they're leading the West.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wait, are they in the Braves?
The Braves in the East.
East, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
The East.
And then, for Tampa's division. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
the Yankees are good.
Everyone's
the Rays are good. All of them are good. The Toronto Blue Jays are good. The Orioles are really good. Yeah, that division is going to be tough. I'd like to see maybe 3 teams out of that division go to the playoffs.
Yeah, probably.
And AL Central seems kind of weak.
Twins,
right?
White Sox. I feel like it's been weak for a while now.
That's probably the weakest one in all of baseball.
Yeah.
But yeah, baseball is going. I like that Elly got called up and he's performing to his hype.
Having the young players with swag and like cool, it's great for cards. It's great for baseball.
Yeah, it's weird to see a 6'5" shortstop, but now there's 2 of them, and that may be the norm going into the future. So I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. So then we got the basketball draft coming up
next Thursday.
Everybody knows the 3 big guys, but beyond that, we got the 10th pick. I don't know. I think there are going to be some trades that happen. There's a lot of free agents, right? Mm-hmm. Or like 1-year contract guys that are looking at like Fred VanVleet. He just opted out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, that's a lot of money. $22 million.
22.8. Yeah.
22.8. So I'm excited to see. I think Dame is talking about leaving.
So they had the 3 pick. I've read that they were either gonna combine that to get something else, Dame and the 3, or use the 3 to get help for Dame, which obviously.
So they're not going to use the draft at all.
Well, I mean, maybe if they trade Dame and get like another player and a bunch of picks, they build around Scoot or Miller, whoever's there at 3.
Yeah. But it's going to be super excited for San Antonio with Wembanyama. Their guys should be absolute stud, 7-footer. And like you said, Scoot, is he supposed to go second?
Or Miller, one of the 2.
Miller's from Alabama? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. And then we got baseball and then football coming up, and I mean everybody's excited for that right now.
Stefon Diggs.
I don't know.
His coach said he was at the workout, or he was not at the workouts. His agent said he was. So I'm like, I have no idea how. Like,
So
one of
wait,
them's-
what?
there was mandatory workout yesterday, and they did an interview with McDermott today, and he said Diggs was not at it, but the agent
head
says
coach said that?
yeah, but Diggs' agent says he did the physical and met with McDermott and has been there all week. So I'm like, what? One of them's lying.
I don't know. Maybe it's to get. I don't know. I don't know why they would lie about that. That doesn't make sense. But didn't you say he said he doesn't want to play for the Bills?
Well, I mean, this is the same thing he did when he wanted out of the Vikings. Is he stopped going? He didn't go to the camps and he started tweeting and stuff. He hasn't started tweeting yet, but he's
Yeah,
done
I
in the
probably wouldn't
past.
jump to conclusions on that. I don't know. I guess we should wait to see what's really happening. But it's weird for the head coach to come out and say that he wasn't there, and then his agent was like, "He
feel
talked
like-
to you."
I feel like you can prove someone's lying or somehow. Like there's got to be a way to
Unless they
prove,
wanted this to be like a thing.
like a story.
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
and that
it
could be, yeah. But that would be huge for them to lose him and for another team to get him, depending on the quarterback situation.
Him and Hopkins both
Yeah.
available.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Hopkins, I
He's,
wonder where
he's
he's
meeting
going
with
to
he's
land.
meeting with the Patriots today. He
Really?
met with the Titans either yesterday or last week or something like that.
And the Chiefs aren't going for him anymore?
I guess they're like in it, but like an AFC GM came out and said that they like did more tape on him and he's like lost a step. He's not as fast. He's 31, which is old for wide receiver.
Yeah.
But I still feel like he's a game changer.
How old was Randy Moss when he played for the Patriots, though?
He was drafted in '98. He played in 2000. Or his big year was 2007. So 9 years. So probably like around that age.
So I don't know if that is old for
true.
receivers.
True. Like Jerry Rice played till he was like
one.
40.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I'm super excited to see it with all the changes that happened, with with now they're saying there's a quarterback. What's it called? A quarterback in Washington. Who's their backup? It's Sam
Brissett.
Howell and
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Are they saying that's a competition?
That's what I heard. That's what I said when I was live on Whatnot. And then Ritter, he's probably the starter, but Heineke's their back end, right?
Heineke's always tried to
so
get
like
the
you have
position.
these guys that are going to push him. Hopefully the young guys get the start. It'd
Definitely.
be better for the hobby.
Definitely.
But we'll see what happens.
Football should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be another good year full of lots of talent.
Yeah. To where we were talking about, everybody said the NFC East was the weakest conference last year.
Mhm.
We thought going into the season, and it ended up being the strongest. And I believe it will be the strongest again. I think everybody got better for the most part. I mean,
It'll be
did
interesting.
the Cowboys
to see.
get better?
We got Cooks and Gilmore, who
Yeah. I mean,
if Gilmore's anything what he used to be, yeah.
they're probably close to the same age.
Who?
Gilmore and Cooks.
Oh yeah, I'm saying if he's like as good as like anywhere near defensive player of the year when he was, yeah.
Nah, I don't think he's that.
But if he's like 75%,
Who did he play for last year?
The Colts.
Okay. Was he a Pro Bowler or anything like
I
that?
don't think so.
No.
Wait,
I mean, he's a good corner. He is a good corner. He
Better
was
leadership.
defensive player of the year, but he was also playing for the Patriots at that time.
Yeah.
So the coaching there is different, big time.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Dallas's defense was definitely the strong point of them last year.
Mhm.
But their offense wasn't. Were they a top offense too?
Number 2 scoring offense.
Number 2 scoring offense.
That's somehow we.
I mean, when you have a defense that gives your offense that much time, they probably did. Or I bet they were one of the top 3 and out defenses.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so they probably gave the offense a lot of time to play. But yeah, I'm excited. I really want to see a couple, like 2 big question marks. Let me see if you can guess them. Quarterbacks to see this year. And it's just, I want to see if the hype was really, they're both very good.
One's got to be Herbert.
One's Justin Herbert.
Who's another one there?
He got. I think they got him the offensive coordinator that he wanted. AFC
Rodgers?
East.
Mac Jones?
No.
Allen?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So like, he's supposed to be up there with like.
Well,
previous to last year.
I told you,
top 3
if he
quarterback,
throws
right?
25 interceptions or wins MVP, neither would surprise me.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say.
And it kind of, you can almost, like that, like Dak maybe like the poor man Allen.
Oh, yeah.
He could do the same type of thing and you wouldn't be so surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like, Cowboys, they have so many haters out there because they're like the Yankees, the Lakers of football. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I always have told you, like, I think Dak is a good quarterback until he's, last year he led the league in interceptions.
Him and Allen were tied, yeah. And Dak played less games.
And both like you just said, 2 quarterbacks that are top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
Right?
They both won playoff games.
Yeah, and they both won a playoff game, but they also are surrounded by really good teams. But Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, I really want to see. Who do you think will have a better year? Unbiased. Don't.
So, if anything happens to Diggs, I think that just gives Herbert a massive advantage. Because he has 3 good receivers. He's got Keenan, Mike Williams, and the guy from TCU, Johnson, they just drafted.
He's a beast.
So that's 3 really good weapons.
But he had 2 good weapons last year.
They were hurt a lot.
But then also he had Diggs. Do you think Josh Allen's the type of quarterback that makes receivers better? Kind of like that Brady, Drew Brees.
I think Diggs made him a lot better.
Really?
Because his stats prior to Diggs coming weren't like crazy great. His completion percentage wasn't that high. And
who are there? I mean, Gabriel Davis. Do you think he would have done better last year before?
Yeah. So he came off the 4 touchdown L to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But then, he had a 98-yard touchdown. He had a couple good games.
Knox didn't have a great season either.
Nah, he had some touchdowns, but nothing. If teams stay the way they are right now, I think Herbert has a better year. Bills have a better record.
Really?
Yeah.
Bills' defense is better.
AFC East is really good.
So is the West.
Both the whole AFC is good, yeah.
You got the best team in the West. They're still the best team.
That's true.
I don't care what anybody says. They're the best team. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah. They just are. They got better.
Yeah.
Whoever's running the ship over there, I don't know his name,
GM,
but
insane.
Is crazy. Yeah. They're draft again. I mean, they're just going to Georgia, plucking those guys, and they're winning championships over there.
The college championship every year. Here, come do that.
And Jalen Hurts is grossly underrated, and especially in our hobby.
I was looking at my cards. Like 3 of my top 5 biggest cards are now Hurts. I'm like, man, as a Cowboys fan, this pains me. As a card collector, I love this.
Yeah. I knew you didn't think he would like pan out in the NFL. I watched him at OU and Alabama, and I know he got his position taken from him from Tua, who's also another good quarterback. This year, are you a believer now, or are you still more on the lines of he got lucky? Because not lucky, but like it just worked out perfect for him.
I think he's a very talented quarterback in a very good situation. So it's just like, I don't think he's MVP if like the team around him sucks. Like if you've replaced him and Justin Fields, I don't think he's an MVP candidate on the Bears. Like,
you think he does better than Justin Fields did?
Probably.
But you think Justin Fields could take them just as far with the Eagles?
Comparable, I think. I do think comparable.
I mean, Justin Fields is like the most hyped guy right now in the hobby. Like he outsells Jalen Hurts.
On some, yeah.
And it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I truly think, and you just put it like, I don't want to. This is not financial advice or anything like that. I will never we're gonna note that, right, Tatum, that this is not financial advice, that we're not giving it. But Jalen Hurts right now, for some reason, it doesn't make sense for his prices to be where they are.
I mean, Herbert's double him.
Yeah,
and Herbert has never won a playoff game.
Yeah, like Josh Allen's dropped.
And I love Herbert.
Yeah, and so some stuff makes sense, some stuff doesn't. You just got to follow closely, but there's no way that these prices are going to be the same in August and September.
Oh no, I mean,
so this pocket,
once he starts training and people are like seeing him, like, oh yeah, they're really good and they're gonna be great again.
Yeah,
especially,
they got better. Who's their running back? DeAndre Swift.
Yep.
And they lost Sanders, right?
Mm-hmm. He went with the Panthers, but they've been talking about Hopkins.
I think
Imagine.
I think Devontae Smith is a number 1 on a lot of teams.
Oh, he is. He won me 1 Heisman, and you could argue
if Devontae Smith has a better year next year than AJ Brown, would you be surprised?
Nah, because the number 1 corner is probably going to be on AJ Brown.
Yeah,
I mean,
Who had a better Super Bowl game?
AJ.
AD?
AJ had that long touchdown. Remember?
Oh, so
And
Devontae
Smith didn't
just
score.
He didn't score, but he had 100 yards receiving, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Like
They're really good.
Yeah.
The Eagles are good.
Justin Fields a better runner though, and
Yeah.
that's tough because Hurts is a
runner.
beast
Yeah.
runner. And these hybrid quarterbacks, I mean, that's like Herbert can run, Allen can run.
Yeah, Allen likes to run people over.
He'll run more than Herbert, but like this is what we're coming with to now is like who is
Cannon
that
arm
sit?
and be able to run them.
Mahomes can run. Mahomes will get like 18-yard run without even trying. It seems like
With a broken ankle.
yeah.
He's so damn good.
Tua can't run.
Well, he can. He just can't fall.
Yeah, he can't. Well.
He needs
And
to run out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I'm excited for football. This is a little bit of a downtime though in our industry, and so we just get through it, find the right buys, pick up the right guys, and then truck on and wait for nationals.
Okay, so we're gonna do trivia. Gonna hand these to you guys. Can you hand that to my dad? There's 10 questions, 11 if y'all are somehow even. And there's a
Is this
prize.
sports trivia?
It's NBA
All right.
to close off the season. This isn't just this season, this is all time. Okay, number 1. What team has the most NBA final appearances?
The Lakers.
Okay, yeah. Do you know how many?
32.
Okay.
Finals?
Yeah.
They've been to 32 finals?
Yeah.
What the crap? I did not know that. That's a lot.
What the crap? Okay. Who has the most coaching titles?
Phil Jackson?
Yes.
It was either him or Pop.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
How many do you think?
Well, he has 6 with the Bulls. And then Kobe had 5? 11?
Yeah. 11.
He wasn't the coach for all 5, was he? Was he 09 and 010? Or 09 and 10?
Yes.
Phil Jackson was still there that long?
Oh, not for the LeBron.
No, for Lakers.
Yeah. Or
2009, 2010?
if he has
Oh, he has
11, he has 11, so yeah.
He didn't
Right.
even, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
That might be wrong though. Are you
What?
sure it's 11?
That's what it said.
11.
Yeah,
I didn't
Kobe
know-
and Kobe because he went to New York after Kobe left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the tallest everyday point guard of all time?
Magic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
6'8",
Yeah.
No, it says he's 6'9" online.
6'9".
Um,
Is Luka a point guard?
He's not taller than 6'9", is he?
He's 6'8", but
wow, he's 6'8".
yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, LeBron's also 6.
Yeah, but he's definitely not labeled as a point guard.
Yeah.
LeBron's not.
What team has had the best record in one season? Wait,
It was him.
ring it? Yeah, it's you.
It was the Warriors 2016.
Yeah, 15,
Yeah, they
16.
beat the Chicago Bulls.
Do you know the
Yep.
score?
73-9.
Dude, that's weird. How do you know the score?
Because they lost
It wasn't-
to
it's
King
a record, not
James
score.
in the finals.
A record.
They lost to Le Goat in the
that's
finals.
the whole thing is the Bulls won.
The Bulls had 72
Yeah,
and 10.
Chris,
They won.
Chris told me
72
about
and
it.
10, and the Bulls actually finished it.
That season's
That
definitely.
sucks.
I mean, the regular season obviously the worst, but the whole season, Bulls season's better.
Well, I mean, the Mariners have the best regular season record, but they lost in the second round of playoffs.
Baseball?
Yeah.
Who won the most final MVPs?
You can go. You can
Jordan,
Yes. How many?
6.
Yeah.
I mean, who won them? Bill Russell won them all.
Jordan's a GOAT. So
Whatever.
I mean,
Who won those years? When Bill Russell has 9, so he didn't win more than this. I would.
No, is who you're gonna say was Bill
Yeah, that's
Russell?
what I was gonna say.
Oh.
I mean, I knew Jordan. Had
I mean,
6.
their teams were stacked.
Okay, what team holds the record for the most consecutive NBA titles?
Lakers.
No.
Celtics.
Yes.
Dang it.
Bill Russell.
Yeah.
How
that's
many?
right. 8 or
Yeah.
was it?
Was it 8?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
8 years in a row. That's crazy.
Who was the number 1 pick for 2015?
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know that kind of stuff.
Who was the first player to be drafted number 1 without playing high school or college basketball in the U.S.?
Kobe.
No. In the U.S. Did he play high school? Basketball.
high school or
Wait, what was the question again?
Who is the first player to be drafted number 1 without playing high school or college basketball in the U.S.?
High school too?
Yes.
Mm.
That's a thinker.
He played college. I'm trying to think. Who the heck?
I want to say Tim Duncan, but I don't think he was the first pick either.
He was. That's not who I'm thinking. He was the first pick.
Oh, I'm gonna go with him, but it's probably somebody before him.
Nope. Sorry.
Was Hakeem the one pick? Was he number 1?
No.
He wasn't the one the year Jordan got picked?
Was he? Maybe.
That's not the answer.
Give us a hint.
Let me look it up because
High school.
He didn't play high school here. So some
College.
he's over 7 feet tall.
Monty Ball. Was he a first
You're
pick?
talking about Monty Ball is very short. He played for the. You're thinking of Manu Ball.
Whatever, yeah.
No, I don't think he was the first pick. Dikembe Mutombo?
No.
David Robinson played here, didn't he?
Yeah, he maybe.
Oh, yeah. When was they? What year were they drafted?
That's a cheat.
No, it's not.
Is it in the 2000s or the 1900s?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's 1900 for sure.
I'm trying to think.
7-footer, number 1.
That's fair.
I don't think it was 1900s.
Like 19 something. Like,
No.
is it 2000s?
Yes. Chris got it, actually.
A 7-footer.
Well, no, Anthony Bennett played here, didn't he?
Anthony Bedford, yeah.
I could be. Now you're making me second guess if this is right.
No, I mean, you might be right.
What team?
I'd probably give it away.
Rockets.
Yao
What?
Ming.
Oh,
Yes.
golly. How did we
Yao Ming.
How did we not get that?
Who is the tallest NBA player of all time?
Manu Ball.
How do you spell his name?
M-
George Mirasan?
Yeah, that's who I had.
Who the hell is that?
Wait, let's look it up.
Okay,
How do you
Wait.
spell his name? Yep, George Mirasan. He's 7'7" and 5'8".
You don't know George
And
Mirasan?
Manute Bol is 7'7".
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's who I would have said. I would never. I have no
Good
idea.
job. What pick was Kobe Bryant?
Second?
No. Wait, what?
He said second pick.
No.
He wasn't third.
No.
Fourth? He wasn't first pick.
Seventh?
Y'all are making me second guess
Six.
me.
Fifth.
Because none of y'all had said it.
No, 11th?
He was traded.
8th.
The Hornets
Wait.
took him and traded.
Yeah,
took him and traded
to
him.
the Lakers.
Yeah, no, none of y'all have said it.
15?
Okay, wait. Who
He
is...
just said 1 through 10, so
Yeah, guess a number. Wait, what did you just say?
15.
No.
12.
No.
He was over 15?
No, he wasn't.
14?
Nope.
13.
Yes.
Well, I think I said 13 a while ago, but
Did you? I didn't hear you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We got Ray wrong. I did not know he was
Yeah,
that
he's
high.
number-
14th is crazy. Or
No, 13th.
13th is
Crazier
crazy.
is Jokic at 52.
I'm surprised I
That's
didn't know
true.
that.
That's true. I just knew
Yeah.
he got picked and traded the same night.
Do you know what year?
96.
Yeah, 1995, 96, right?
Yep. Okay, well, Jordan is the winner.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Jordan.
What do I win?
Ta-da!
A trophy.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
First ever trivia trophy winner.
I'm going to hang it up.
Do you guys want to know what the tiebreaker question was?
What was
You
it?
going to do it for fun?
Yeah, for funsies.
The-
See? No. What team had the worst record in one season?
Basketball?
Yeah, sorry I miswrote.
Was it the Wizards?
Nah, it was the Hornets. And they had like 9 wins or something like that.
Really?
I think so.
Is where they used to be called Charlotte Bobcats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
Yep.
Bobcats with what's his name?
It was 7 to
That guy
59.
from Gonzaga that was supposed to be Adam Morrison.
Oh, the big white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
7 wins.
There you go.
Imagine going to all those games and they get 7 wins.
So the H-Town Card Show, what was your opinion about that?
I think, well, for one, I love Lewis and Lupe, the two that put it on. We played golf with them prior. It was just, it's always like a good environment. They have their
Good
whole family
vibe.
there. Like everyone's just like, it's a good time. It's fun. I think it was a really good show. We took in a lot for grading. We did some buying.
Was that the biggest? That was probably the most we've taken from H-Town.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out some of the guys that came by and just said what's up. It's always nice to meet them and put a face to a name, whatnot. Facebook, Instagram. I think it's just a growing show, and every time it seems to get better. They have
bigger.
Yeah. They have cool guests. They have UFC fighters. They have the woman from Star Wars she was hanging out with us playing poker, and she was just chilling. Was fun. But I think it was a really good show. You guys are going to Denver.
Yep, we're going to Colorado, Denver Card Show in a week. I think it's on the 21st, 22nd. The actual card show starts on the 23rd, Friday, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. We're going a little bit early. We're doing some buying at a card shop out there. And then we're going to hopefully be buying a lot at the card show. So we'll be out there. I've heard good things about it. I think it's 300 plus tables. 350. So it looks good. Denver's, they just won. So that should be fun. And we're excited to go out there and do that. So we got the Denver show. And then after that, 2 weeks prior to National is the Dallas Card Show. What do you think about that being so close to National?
So, like we said prior, Dallas shows are normally pretty good for us. Like, obviously some are better than others. I would say this was probably the weakest is probably the way I'm going to say it, but it's not a weak show still, but people are getting ready for National. Some people skip it because in 2 weeks they are going to National. So I think that it's honestly, it's probably more of an opportunity for us to buy.
I was just about to say that.
Because there's less people here that are trying to buy the same stuff we are. Or
I think that's a show. If you want to come out to the Dallas Card Show, that's one to come to instead of how usually all of them. If you can make every single one, obviously come to all of them. But this is one to where there's probably more opportunity for you. It's not as crowded probably because of National, but it's still a great show.
Definitely.
I think a few years ago or a couple years ago it was one of our top shows that we had just because of the fact that it was closer to National, but it delivers every single time. And I know that they have a lot of the corporate guys coming in now. SGC was there, BGS is there doing grading on site. Golden was there taking in stuff.
PSA was even there last show.
Yeah, and that was a new thing. So this one should be a good show again. I'm excited for that. And then after that, we have the biggest show of the year, which is the National Card Convention in Rosemont. So that one is the longest. We're there for a week from Tuesday to Monday. And I'm really excited for the National this year to see I think football is just going to be on fire there again, like it was last year. And excited to see all the parties, all the people, all the customers, because that's the one that everybody comes to. Although it does seem like it's getting more pricey, but it's because the hobby's growing and they're able to sell out more and do stuff like that. So, do you have any goals for the National? Everybody seems to be bringing one guy for sure. Justin Fields.
But we're in Chicago.
Yeah.
Where he plays. Goals for National, I think, would just make good moves. I know the guys I believe in going into the season. Maybe some of the guys I have that I'm maybe I think they're good, but I don't maybe want to hold them. Maybe get rid of them and trade into some or sell and get into other stuff. Or even just sell, then get some money, because then basketball will be starting to heat back up. Baseball playoffs. I mean, I don't do as much baseball, but still, definitely opportunities there. Not opening wax, staying out of the casino.
Yeah, I mean that's.
How about you?
I mean, I don't. That for me, that's not hard for me to do. But I mean, it's National. You gotta open something.
Definitely.
I don't mind. You know what? This year I might start I might do a one case. Just buy a case, have fun. If you do well, you do well, but it's more to have fun because wax has came down at least a little bit. And I think starting with this National, I'll do a case break or something and just enjoy it because it's so fun to open wax. It's one of the funnest parts of the hobby.
Nationals is a fun time.
Yeah.
It's a week long of cards, hanging out with people that you haven't seen in a while. Some people you haven't seen since last year.
Yeah. We have great friends out in Chicago. Across the United States, we have great friends and customers, and I love going there because we get to meet a lot of people for the first time. It's a little hard sometimes, like trying to like get everybody in one space at one time, so you're like kind of going different spaces every night. But it should be a fire show.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for it. So, and then after that, we just have a couple more shows, and that's the year. So
Pretty much a reset on the card year.
yep. So that wraps up our second episode of Sappy Speaks.
On our next episode, we're going to be more card-oriented. We're going to have a Q&A in that one. So in the comments, please leave us any questions you have about grading, submitting, buying, selling, and we're going to try and answer as many as we can. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and in our description, you have the link tree to our TikTok, Instagram, whatnot, all of our social medias. Follow us on there, and we'll be giving you guys updates whenever we're going to post. See you in the next one.
Yeah, see you at the next one.